Okay, Week 18, the final week of the NFL regular season, begins Saturday. Okay, and I'm gonna do something that I haven't done before, and that's get all of the meaningless games out of the way first before I get to the meaningful games. It might take a while regardless, but so with that being said, for the final time in the 2024 regular season, let's get started because I don't have time for this bullshit. Texans going on the road to take on the Tennessee Titans. The Texans have been playing like shit. They lost on the Saturday special against the Kansas City Chiefs, which surprises nobody. And they got their asses kicked even further by the Baltimore Ravens, losing 31-2. CJ Stroud looked like shit. The receiving core is decimated. And then you got the Tennessee Titans, who got swept by the Jacksonville Jaguars. The tanking is alive in Tennessee. Do the Titans win this game, or do the Titans tank this fucking game? Because let's be honest about it. The Titans, they kind of need a quarterback. And if you can't get that quarterback, and of course, apparently, the draft class for 2025 isn't that good. But then again, people like to overrate the 2024 draft class, and understandably so. But the problem with the Titans is that they need more things other than the quarterback. You don't go 3-13 and think quarterback is the and think drafting a quarterback is gonna solve all your problems. So this is the first. So yeah, first of the meaningless games. Gotta flip for this one. It landed tails. For some reason, it landed tails. I'll take the Houston Texans, I guess. It could be one of those road situations. And that's all I've got to say about that. Next up, Bills going on the road to take on the New England Patriots. Now, my CBS station is actually going to be broadcasting this game, and not the Falcons-Panthers game. I guess it's who draws ratings at this point. Fine, whatever. But yeah, this game is another example of meaningless. Buffalo's already clinched everything, and the only thing meaningful is if the Patriots get the number 1 overall draft pick. The problem is the Buffalo Bills are going to be resting their starters. They're gonna be blending. They're gonna have a blend of starters and backups. At least that's what the reports say. Basically, what that means is Josh Allen and company, and the Buffalo Bills defense and company, is going to be playing a series, maybe even 2, before they decide, we're gonna rest them because we don't give a fuck about this game. Kind of reminds me of the Patriots back in the day. Just saying. God. If the Patriots do get the number 1 overall pick, it would be their first. It would be the first time that the Patriots get the number 1 overall pick since 1993. And Drew Bledsoe ended up being that number 1 overall pick, which led to Tom Brady, of course, and all that, and all hell broke loose. I don't think the Patriots are going to get the number 1 overall pick. Because the Bills are most likely resting their starters, they're not even going to try in this game, and understandably so, take the Patriots to defeat the Buffalo Bills. And if Drake May does end up playing, I might have to go back. I might have to take the Buffalo Bills. If the if the Patriots start Jacoby Brissett, I gotta go with the Patriots. But for now, give me the Patriots, regardless. Jaguars going on the road to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Rest in peace, 2024 Indianapolis Colts season. You rotten piss, Indianapolis Colts 2024 season as well. Oh, forget rest in peace, rotten fucking piss. You lost to the New York Giants. You let Drew Lock have the best game, arguably the best game of his NFL career. Here. Which leaves whatever Drew Lock fangirls that are left saying, "See, I told you Drew Lock is God." I got news for you. I know I sound like a broken record when I talk about shitty fucking players that come from Denver that didn't play well in Denver. I saw the same shit in fucking Denver! Shut it! I remember Drew Lock going off on the Houston Texans defense! Give me a fucking break! Now that I calm myself down a little bit. And that's what amazes me the most. Joe Flacco couldn't even outduel Drew Lock. And I don't think Anthony Richardson's playing this game either. I don't think that matters, though. The Jaguars have not beaten the Colts in Indianapolis in quite some time. Look for that to continue. Take the Colts to defeat the Jags. And that's all I've got to say about that. Bears going on the road to take on the Green Bay Packers. Yes, the Packers still have seeding to worry about, but the Packers can't clinch the division. So as far as I'm concerned, this is meaningless. Who cares about playoff seeding? You should be prepared for whoever you're facing. Anyone that disagrees with that can go talk to that brick wall over there. There. In other words, miss me with your fucking bullshit. And about the Bears. Wow. The Bears fucking suck. They don't know how to rebuild properly. Really. It's obvious. It's plain as day that they don't. And it's also pretty obvious that Thomas Brown, a.k.a. Thomas, is not going to be the next Bears head coach. But hey, that's why you fire your original coach during the season. And no, for the final father fucking time, Caleb Williams did not get Matt Eberflus fired. Caleb Williams did play like dog shit, which I get it. It's to be expected because of your rookie quarterback. But at the same time, Matt Eberflus got Matt Eberflus fired. Okay? Stop with the fucking bullshit. The Packers might be playing their backups. I don't give a shit. Take the Packers to defeat the Bears. Packers, end of story. Moving the fuck on quickly. Giants going on the road to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles are resting their starters. And they're facing Taco Bell liquid shit in the Giants. Of course, last time these two teams met, Saquon Barkley beat the ever-loving shit out of them. And I think I actually took the Giants to defeat the Eagles the last time these two teams met. And that was one of the biggest fucking mistakes I've ever made. And unfortunately, I didn't fucking learn. Don't pick against the Eagles. Because last week I did so, and the Eagles once again beat the ever-loving dog shit out of the Dallas fucking Cowboys. The Eagles may be resting their starters, and listen, I understand people are pissed. Some people might be pissed because we don't get to see Saquon Barkley possibly break Eric Dickerson's record, and it's not a guarantee that he'll be able to do so anyway. But again, let me reiterate: it's about keeping your players healthy come playoff time. And Saquon already got his revenge against the New York Giants. The Eagles may be resting their starters, but I'm taking the Eagles to defeat the Giants anyway, because the Giants are dogs. The Giants are that fucking bad. Drew Lock is not going to be able to take advantage of a Matt Patricia coached defense this time around. It's Vic Fangio's defense that he'll have to try and take advantage of. And Vic Fangio didn't like Drew Lock for a reason. Just saying. And next up, Commanders going on the road to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Congratulations to the Washington Commanders. You are playoff bound. And Dallas, wow. you shit your pants again against fucking Philadelphia. Good fucking job. Go ahead. The Commanders have nothing to play for, but I'm sure the Commanders want to keep some momentum alive. Take the Commanders, I guess, but yeah, meaningless game. All right, Seahawks going on the road to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Rest in peace, 2024 Seattle Seahawks. You got eliminated from playoff contention. This could have been for the division if strength of schedule did not and strength of victory did not fall against you. You want to know how? Yeah, I know people have said this, but you want to know how to not get in that situation? If you beat the fucking Giants like you were supposed to earlier in the season. I mean, everybody knew that the Giants were going to be bad in 2024. We just didn't know how bad they were going to be. And it's looking like it's going to be Brian Daboll's final game as the New York Giants head coach. So the Rams are the NFC West champions once again for the first time since their Super Bowl season in 2021. During the 2021 season. Go ahead and take the Rams, I guess. Chargers going on the road to take on the Las Vegas Raiders. Chargers are playoff bound, and the Raiders just played themselves out of a top 5 pick. Top 5 pick even, most likely. They definitely fucked themselves out of the number 1 overall draft pick. I mean, understandable to get the victory a couple weeks ago because you needed to end that 10-game losing streak. But beating the Saints, which, fine, whatever, but still. The Chargers are most likely going to be playing their backups. Take the Raiders to defeat the Chargers. Last up, 49ers going on the road to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Brock Purdy is not going to play this Sunday. Brock Purdy is out for the regular season finale, which means Josh Dobbs is going to be facing one of his former teams. And it so happens to be the Arizona Cardinals. And what a weird season Josh Dobbs had in 2023. That was awesome and bad and horrible at the same fucking time. Perhaps he could get revenge on the Cardinals, and it could very well be, but I'm not taking my chances on that. Take the Cardinals to defeat. Yeah, take the Cardinals to sweep the San Francisco 49ers in a meaningless football game. All right, on to the meaningful games, and they start on Saturday. The entire AFC North is on Saturday, and it starts with the Browns going on the road to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Last time these two teams met, the Browns upset the Baltimore Ravens, and the Ravens are heavy favorites once again. Will lightning strike twice in one season? While I see this being a competitive game, the Ravens are being favorites by 18 points, and I think it's 20 now. I heard it's 20 points now. That might be a little bit too absurd. However, I don't pick against the spread. I just pick them straight up, and that's it. Go ahead and take the Ravens to defeat the Cleveland Browns. And next up, Bengals going on the road to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers Steelers might not be able to clinch their division in 2024. And just as well, they blew that opportunity. And it's looking like, and the Steelers are looking like the 2020 version. Oddly enough, I gotta flip for this one. It may be a meaningless game for the Steelers, but it still means something for the Bengals. It's to keep their season alive. Coin flip time, motherfuckers. Almost fucking caught it, but it hit the ground instead. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here. One more. Hey, I got it. Tails. It may have landed tails, and I understand when these two teams meet, usually the road team splits the series. But I gotta take the Pittsburgh Steelers to defeat the Bengals. If the Bengals win, so be it. So fucking be it. But I gotta take the Steelers to win. Alright. Panthers going on the road to take on the Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons still have a shot at clinching the NFC South, but that shot is now in jeopardy. They do not control their own destiny, thanks to them blowing the lead against the Washington Commanders and losing the game in overtime. Go ahead and take the. I understand it's a rookie quarterback in Michael Penix Jr., but I gotta take the Falcons to defeat the Panthers. The Panthers still have work. The Panthers still have work to do, but I do like the direction that they're going. I honestly do. As long as Dave Tepper Tantrum does not fucking meddle like he's been doing since he became owner of the fucking team. They take away Snyder, and the football gods give us Dave Tepper instead. Thanks. I'm not even a Panthers fan, but I'm a football fan, so there you go. But yeah, take the Falcons. Saints going on the road to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Yeah, I'm not getting this game on. I'm not getting this game either. Or the Fox game is giving me the Packers-Bears game, which makes sense, I guess. In my area, but shit. Will the Saints blow it? Will the Saints pull off the upset? It's possible. Anything can happen in the NFL. But I gotta take the Buccaneers to defeat the New Orleans Saints. The Falcons' victory over the Panthers may end up meaning nothing, but at the end of the day, but at the end of the season. Dolphins going on the road to take on the New York Jets. The Dolphins, my bad, Miami. I totally overestimated the talent of the Cleveland Browns offense. They only scored 3 measly points. Yes, the Browns defense is good, but I didn't think the Browns offense was that fucking horrible with the demoralized, traumatized retard at the fucking quarterback position. But Tua Tagovailoa is not going to play once again. At least it's looking that way. Hey, and the Jets, Aaron Rodgers got benched, and Aaron Rodgers got shut out. Tyrod Taylor was the one that was scoring the touch, that was leading the team, that was leading the offense to touchdowns. And this may be Aaron Rodgers' final game. It will definitely be the final game. It better be the final game of his Jets career. At least. The Jets need to hit that fucking reset button. Because what a disappointing shit show. And as much as I'd like to see the Jets go 4-13 and so that Rodgers can complete the worst season of his career in terms of wins and losses, even more so. Oh, I mean, this season is already the worst for him. I want to see more of it. However, the Jets are not the Browns. The Jets are not as bad of a football team as the Cleveland Browns. So with that being said, take the Jets to defeat the Miami Dolphins. Alright, the game that everybody on CBS is going to be watching, or almost everybody, with limited exception of course, but Chiefs going on the road to take on the Denver Broncos. The Chiefs have clinched everything. So Mahomes Mahomes and other players as well are going to be resting for this one, and Mahomes needs the rest. I can assure you of that because of his ankle. Rest up. You've earned it. And even if the Bengals do end up beating the Steelers, it is not the Chiefs' responsibility to play their starters just because you're on the outside looking in. That is the Bengals' fault. Denver could end up losing this game anyway. Denver could end up losing this game if the Bengals. Because let's be honest about it, if there's any team that's capable of blowing an opportunity like this, where a team controls its own destiny to make the postseason, clinch the division, whatever, it's the Denver Broncos. So because of that, the Chiefs backups could end up winning this game anyway. Landed tails again. Yikes. But I gotta take the Denver Broncos. And it might not matter if Denver wins or loses. It might not matter if Denver wins or loses this game. The Broncos might end up making the playoffs anyway if my other predictions come true. Though I might have to make a brief pick change in the Bengals-Steelers game if necessary. But for now, take the Broncos to win this one. And finally, the Sunday night main event, the final game of the 2024 regular season, which needs no introduction. Vikings going on the road to take on the Detroit Lions. Both teams are at 14-2. One of these teams has a shot at going 15-2. That's right. For the first time in NFL history, we could be seeing two teams with 15 victories in a single season, which to my knowledge has never fucking happened before. The Vikings nearly blew a big lead against the Green Bay Packers. The Packers just couldn't stop the Vikings where it mattered the most, and ultimately put the game away for the Vikings to be in this situation now. And the Lions, they had quote nothing to play for, which I will always call bullshit on. And I'm so glad I didn't change the pick from the Lions to the Niners because that would have been an idiotic decision on my part. But in any event, here's how it goes down. Obviously, it's a must-win situation for both teams. The Vikings definitely must win in order to clinch the NFC North. The Lions do not have to win in order to clinch the NFC North. They can't lose, obviously, but they don't have to win. They can tie this fucking game, and the division still goes to the Lions because the Lions have the head-to-head tiebreaker over Minnesota. And a lot of other tiebreakers as well. But home field advantage on the line, obviously, as well as along with the NFC North, and therefore the first round bye. Final coin flip of the 2024 regular season. Though these flips have been defective all season long. Heads. I'm going to go ahead and take the Lions. I think the Lions are going to indeed sweep the entire NFC North, which I believe would be the first time in franchise history. The Lions have had a history-making season winning their 14th game of the year. They haven't even won 13 games in a 16-game schedule between 1978 and 2020. So yeah, but I believe the Lions will win the NFC North once again and get the number one seed and get the first round bye. Thank you very much for enduring this another fucking season of me. Greatly appreciated. And I will see you in the playoffs, one game at a time. But let's see what happens when the chaos concludes in the regular season. Only for the playoff chaos to begin the next fucking week. Let's fucking go. That's it. That's all. Till next time. Later, fuckers. Forgot to say one more thing. A belated, happy, meaningless milestone. Later.